Scoring on your first drive. Oh, that's not a good look. Oh, no, and it's on the 1. 20-yard return.
And I was muted that entire.
Deagle has a really unorthodox offense, so let's see what he busts out this game.
Eagle running out for a 7-yard gain. Try and establish the. What do you think's the good matchups here without like giving many of your guys'?
What do you mean by that? Like good
Like
matchups
what?
in terms of
Like what do you
one-on-one?
what do you guys are looking for?
Honestly, when it comes to every league game, I feel like everybody in general has the same play style. You really don't want to do anything risky in the very beginning of games. You want to throw comebacks, you want to run, you want to throw some screens. And once you go up 2 scores, 3 scores, that's when you could just have fun with it and let the ball fly. And that's
Fake
exactly what
run.
Deagle's doing here. Fake
Gonna
run.
go to tie.
And
But
picked
Kenny's
off
gonna
by
get
Kenny.
that one and get the interception. As soon as he didn't throw it to Ty immediately, that play was kind of broken.
Yeah, and
Because
on top of that,
he had Ty over him for just a split second. He had the space, but by delaying the throw to try and allow Ty to go downfield, it allowed Kenny to catch up from his position. There's a quick leak play to Barry. Barry getting it down to the 22.
And see, nothing feels better than that when you get ball back at half and you stop your opponents on the first drive. It's like all the pressure's off right now.
Yeah.
So
Good.
all day in the pocket,
Good
takes the
pushes.
run.
Some of those pushes went like 5 yards.
The 1.1 strength. This is what I mean by conservative. See, they come out in 2-5. It's probably going to be another run again here. See if I can Tony Romo my own team. Oh, no.
Ball out to the left, going to the short comeback play to Kenny. Kenny
Nice
bringing it down the center of the field. So a good couple plays establishing the drive. Looking for the wide open passes, getting runs in. And gonna get a sack from behind, whiplash.
Kind of had Ohio open in the middle over there.
Oh, and decent throw, good to Ohio. There was a little bit of the pocket breakdown there. The center has been getting, the nose tackle has been getting through a little bit past hurdle.
Good outside run.
That time he
Looked
did
a little more promising.
Yeah, that time he did hold his shape. Turtle, the pocket was looking good at the beginning of the drive, but Gay, or I don't even know how to that. Oh, and he missed dive. They're not gonna get in the end zone quite yet, so it makes it 3rd and goal. And they do switch it to a 3-4. Bo's gonna try to run it again, and he gets his way through. That was a good dive. Able to find just the tiniest gap to find his way through. And it looked like they were going for 2. I don't know. This might glitch if they called a time.
Yeah, if they called timeout.
If they called timeout, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, they didn't. Okay. I was a little worried there because I saw their formation go to the regular offense. And they will get an actual return out of this one this time. Getting it past the 20 to the 30, 31. And I think he miscommunicated with his line there, because now he's getting pushed back really far. Does get it to Club. Club dives forward, getting 2 yards after the first down. But I think he was trying to do a fake left roll to a right, but he delayed that cut so long that he got pushed back rather than confusing the.
See, Mr. Silver Joker, what you don't understand is that's exactly how they drew up the play, and that's what they wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah, they just have some really weird plays where it's like they'd send out 2 leaks and then have the running back block, and once again they do it. They love that. Oh,
Finds Club. Club getting some blocks. Oh, autistic toe with a good tackle there. If they got that block on toe, he probably would have gotten at least end of 15 yards on that play. Eagle, I think he crossed, so he has to run. I think he was trying to step back to look for Ty in that corner.
yeah, played the false idols really like running is just a hard running back chip, so long that you almost forget
They
about
are
it.
going to go to that corner. Oh, he just overthrows Ty, not able to find him in the end zone. Ty did have a step.
I'm telling you, Deagle's unorthodox scheme gets people open eventually, but like he misses throws a lot, so he'd be a lot better. He'd be really good if he can consistently hit those.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that's not going to be the first overthrow we see.
Oh, and Deagle steps up even though he had the outside contain himself. Deagle again faking that run. Dropping back really far. Trying to find some room. Gonna throw an interception to Toe.
I mean, it's an arm punt at that point.
It really was. I don't know what Elf was doing on that play because he held the block for a little while, but then he kind of just left his man after he got by. Looked like he was trying to go out for a leak, but I mean, we know that linemen can't go out for a leak after they start their block.
Yeah, I know sometimes people have brain farts and just completely forget.
We'll see if GoonSquad can take advantage of getting another turnover. Make this a 2-possession game. Oh, is it out to Ohio? Ohio makes one miss.
Missed dive.
Looking for the blocks in front. Can he get around? No, Deagle's going to get him from behind. Now a rollout to the right. Good pocket. Getting out to that
Good
left
throw.
side. Ohio
Scooter
trying
with
to
the
get
block.
more yak. And Whiplash doing good to make that open field tackle. So now that I hit him with a couple of passes, yep, exactly, I would go for the run.
Ooh, nice outside run.
'Cause
12 yards.
Because what you set them up there, you rolled right a few times, so they're going to set up to shift that line more to the right. That allowed that hole to open up. But now they're going to watch for it. So I would do a comeback to Kenny. They have him double covered. O's going to try to get the run. He gets the first down. Can he get more?
God. No
and he
way.
gets the dive off. That was a good
Oh,
block.
Man. Oh man, I hate to call him early, but that's really tough to see.
Yeah, so what False Idols have been doing, they've been diving quite a few times. They need to stay on their feet, try to make sure that they are getting these tackles. Because when you let up stuff like that, all that's gonna do is just have people blaming you because you missed that dive. You got to stay on your
Oh
feet,
yeah.
try to like hold a contained edge. If you have to dive because they're already that far, you need to make sure only one person dives so they can cut off that inside gap. Eagle rolling to his left. He's gonna take the run, but he's gonna get attacked from behind by Barry. But I mean, at least we're not seeing much pain from false idols right now. They're still getting a couple of run plays off.
Oh, wide
A wide
open.
open throw, but
And it's overthrown again. It's tough, man. I'm telling you, Deagle has the route combinations and does the unorthodox shit. Excuse me. Stuff that eventually gets people open, but
Eagle. This time again, he's gonna get the run. He does get the first down. They do get a new set of downs here to work with. But it's like we see the plays getting open over the top. Deagle just needs to hit the. And maybe it would be a good idea for the receivers just to hold on to a little bit more stam, so they have that extra slot or extra dash to work with. Like that.
nice, nice. That was a good pass. Perfect.
You see, holding that extra dash, so even if Deagle does overthrow you, you still have a chance of making that. Deagle fakes the screen, but not able to find an edge there. Not really good blocks to work with.
Yeah, see, that's an interesting play right there. He just looked right and stood still for a second and immediately got sacked.
I think if you're faking that screen, you should be rolling to the left at that point, because they're going to shift to the right, thinking you're going to make that throw. Dewey bringing it towards the center, gets 11 yards, 3rd and 5. Gotta go with something quick here. They're gonna do a
Outside
4-man
pump
block,
flick
running it
into
up the center.
inside.
They do get a 1st and goal.
Oh,
Goal line
just fullback
formation.
dive.
And he finds the open lane to go through.
We got a game. We got a game.
So that was good vision by Deagle, but I think GoonSquad could have done a little bit better there. You had the edge tackle go outside instead of cutting in. What they should have done there is have basically your edge tackles cut inside while your corners act as your.
Yeah,
Because either
100%.
because in a goal line formation like that, if they do send somebody out, they're still really close to the quarterback. So if they go out, your corner should still be there.
Yeah, but Silver Joker, have you ever played Madden?
Oh yeah, I played Madden, but not in a while.
Yeah, because I basically see goal line as Madden. You know, it's you're 2 yards away from the end zone, you run fullback dive. They're not going to stop it 4 times in a row. So that's pretty much what a lot of teams see goal line as. Like, all right, we're just going to punch it up the middle 4 times in a row. Eventually, it's going to work. And usually it does.
Oh, Toad. He ended up cutting back to counter roll, but he left his guards out to dry, as they had that edge, and Autistic Toe could have just sat in that pocket for another 5 seconds to look for an open player. Oh, a poor throw there. Bad read to try and find Kenny. It was double covered. I don't know why he would try
that.
that.
Scooty, or maybe it was underthrown to
No,
Kenny.
I believe that was to Kenny.
No, Kenny was deep down the field. Scooty was the only one that was under there.
Cool. Trying to take another run, so he gets another 7 yards here. Fake run.
Oh, no. Fakes the run. Barry's the only man up. Misses his dive.
Then tie corner. Throw that. That's not.
All day, all day.
He has
Looks
so
for running
much
lane.
time,
Oh,
but he's only gonna get a 2-yard run out of it. What he could have done there, when he was on that left side, Scooty was over by the O and gridiron, and Ty was kind of to his right. So all Ty had to do was go to that corner, and if Deagle makes a good throw,
oh.
well, kind of like that.
Do
Cats and
we
Club
got
gets
an instant
open.
replay? How'd that man get so open?
Oh, I forgot to add the extra. That extra point.
But
14.
not all is bad. GoonSquad gets ball back. 1 minute left. Score here.
Yeah, with plenty of time left on the clock, you don't necessarily need to score a touchdown here. It would be ideal, but as long as you drive down the field and get it to at least the 30, get a field goal in, putting at least some points on the board right before halftime will be a really good situation.
Oh yeah, not that much people kick field goals in gridiron, but a field goal would be huge here.
And that's only if you're like 7 seconds left to go in at the 30. I mean, it probably would still be a better decision to try and go for the touchdown from there. And good moves. Rudy trying to get down the field. He gets it to the 40, so this is a good situation with 35 seconds left to go. A little bit of hurry offense. You can still take 1 to 2 more runs and shorter plays, but then you need to start trying to take shots towards the end zone. So yeah, they're playing it deep. Yeah, as Kenny gets the first down, so they are within field goal range. I would take 1 run to the center. Quick pass to Ohio. Ohio gets the first down. 19 seconds left to go. I believe that was the first timeout they came there.
Beautiful drive by the boys. The classic screen
And
cuts
Kenny
inside.
gets that to 8 more yards. 13 seconds left to go. Time is ticking away. So they have about 3 plays left, as long as all of those are quick. Oh, gonna take a run?
And he doesn't call the timeout right away. Maybe they're centering for a field goal. I think that's
No,
what they're
you
doing.
would have centered that play if you were centering.
Maybe they have one more timeout. I don't know. Oh, yep, he's taking a run. No passing.
No, it's a pass, and
And
Ty's
it's
gonna get the
picked.
interception.
Oh, no.
But false idols have to be really careful here. I would just hike the ball and throw this as far as I can downfield, or throw it out of bounds. Like, you're in your own end zone. Okay, good. Nobody's able to get to that one. But yeah, the play calls towards the end there by GoonSquad, it's like they had good play calls right up until they got to the 10. And then
Yeah.
taking that run without a timeout, it really just put yourselves into a bad position. Like, because then then they know you're forced to try and go end zone, because there's no way you're going to be taking a kick with that poor field position, putting yourself onto the far right side.
Yeah, 100%. With that run, I thought they had like 2 extra timeouts and were just gonna center the kick.
Yeah,
But
so if you were going to take a run there, you had to have centered it. You can't just
it's a
run that
miscue.
up the middle. And Yee gets through. Plenty of time as Barry goes out onto the lead. And he goes
Good find.
deep downfield to Scooty. Scooty coming back for that ball.
Right there, Barry and Kenny had bad decision making. They were both next to each other, getting covered by one guy.
So, under a 4-man rush, Gets the time with 2 dice coming out.
Nice comeback.
And he gets the ball. Not able to get the first, but that's all right. Still only a second and 2. Oh, he's going to take the run. He finds room up the middle. Finding room over the left side.
Oh, damn.
Not able to get to the end zone, but a good run nonetheless.
Maybe look for another run here. Oh,
Quick
screen to
pass.
Ohio.
Ohio has the edge.
Blocked by his own teammate, but squeezes out of it. And now it looks like they're going to just punch it in. Fullback dive style.
So timeout called.
See, and I think that's what happened last time. I think they may have wasted timeout somewhat throughout the game, you know, to fix the depth chart or something.
I believe that was a defensive timeout this time, though, as GoonSquad get the touchdown, taking the lead back. Because they went from a 2-5 to a 3-4. Try and stop that run, but the gap was not covered anyway.
Yeah, and let's be honest, using a timeout for that, especially in a close game, could bite them in the future.
Yeah, that was really close to being blocked. The pinch wasn't great. It allowed 3 people to get through, but luckily none of them were actually able to reach the ball in time. Dewey with a lot of room.
See if the false idols can answer back with the score of themselves.
Eagle gonna take a run. And looking at the stats, O has 222 yards over the air, 53 on the ground, while Deagle only has 93 to 44. So their rushing yards are relatively close to each other, as Deagle has to drop back. Looking for somebody. Might throw to tie. He's just going to throw this one away. There was a couple times where receivers were possibly open if he tells them to come back a little bit further so they can attack the ball. But that play just lasted too long to really get anything out of that.
Yeah, I don't know if Deagle's the type to, you know, hot route the receivers in real time. Maybe he just kind of expects them to come back, you know, have that unspoken connection like, hey, man, you see me S-keyed, please come back.
So they counter roll. They set up for the run, but he's not able to get the block on Barry. And that makes it a 2nd and 8.
Extremely promising. He had one man to beat, and he would have been gone for at least 10. Elf was wide open. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think Elf was supposed to be the target there, which is why I don't think he looked at him. I think Tui was the target the entire way, as Tui gets this one as well. Because I think what Elf was supposed to do was he was supposed to drag the defender off. That really didn't happen, as nobody really picked him up.
That would have been a one-play touchdown if he looked his way.
Eel getting 9 yards off that. Oh, I still have the wrong colors up. I forgot to change. Oh, wait, no, I did change the colors. I did that up. Oh, Club not able to bring that one down.
The clown feet. But that was a good move by Club. He stood still, ran a slant, then did a comeback. Very hard to play against that.
Only getting a 1-yard run. Go backing up, send out a leak, looking for the screen pass, but gonna throw that one away as well. Yeah, so what they're trying to do, I'm guessing, is they're trying to draw defenders away while getting a shorter pass to try to get more yak on the field, but You need the blocks to build yourself time. Because if the play doesn't develop right away, and you don't have time and you have to S-key, the play's already done.
Yeah, Deagle just relies on getting a man wide open off the bat.
Yeah, he sent almost everyone there. As Ty finds room, he almost gets the first. So
That's a
this
huge
is
tackle.
most likely gonna be a run play or a screen. So 3-4, Autistic Toe and Kenny. I don't know how you should approach this.
Nope. Outside run. Day. Sell.
And they
Oh,
get the
Barry from the
tackle.
side. Huge.
They didn't go for the instant run, which I believe is more open than trying to delay it.
They try getting fancy with it, man. Sometimes simple is effective. Especially with these new bashes. Just right up the middle, slide instantly.
And Yi
Toe
gets the
takes a
tackle.
huge sack.
2nd and
That's
20.
just...
They're already backed up on their own 3-yard line. Poe's going to be starting in his own end zone. So he's going to take the run, try to buy himself, or get himself a little bit more room to work with.
Maybe look for a chip here outside leverage. I like that matchup, Captain Club on Kenny.
And they do get some of the blocks. He has to throw it a little bit quicker than he wants to, but he does find Kenny. And there are times where I've seen GoonSquad, they should have the time, but there's a couple of like that. There's a
Like
couple
right
of
there.
mismarks on the line where it's like you should have that block, but either the movement from the QB or the way your line is set up, it's not allowing you to get the best opportunities out of your line. Because this is what I had noticed before. I don't know if it was GoonSquad or another team that I talked about this. It might have been Goon, where I had talked about a line zone whereas coverage they work with a zone, line also should be working with a zone. So like if Autistic Toe is going to be rolling to the left here, all 3 should slide back. And it's one-on-one situations and they're getting beat.
Yeah, the GoonSquad line needs a lot of work, but
because you don't necessarily need to have a lot of skill on the line to buy your QB a little bit of time. It's more about working with your other linemen to get that time for him. Because Turtle's job right now for the line, you want to block the 4th man and the inside cells. So how you do that is you dash backwards towards the way your QB is rolling, so that way you can cover those inside cells. That way they can't instant dive, forcing either Whiplash to get caught, and that gives you outside edge, or you force Whiplash to go further outside, which allows Toe to have more time to either step up or even just stand in the pocket. Kind of like that, where they all slid back. He gets more time.
Yes, Kenny wide open. If you just throw it under.
And you throw it
I
to
don't know
Kenny.
why Kenny kept backing up.
And you see if he was forced to step back there, he can still get Kenny the ball, but it allows Club a better opportunity to come up on that because he knows he's that far back. And with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game, if GoonSquad get a touchdown here, it's going to be very difficult for False Idols to come back.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to center a field goal right here. I'd honestly run right up the middle.
Giving yourself a 2-possession lead would ideal. Get this.
Yep.
Gonna get the first down, so he can't center himself now.
I don't know if that's the
But
right call right there. I would have centered it, kicked the field goal, go up 2 possessions with 2 minutes left.
I mean that is true, but also getting the first down, taking more time off the clock. You get that first down, the game is almost essentially over
Oh
at
yeah,
that point.
100%, but it's a risk.
It's gonna go to the
And
center
let's
of the
see if they
field. He
get it, and
finds
they get it.
Ohio.
Ha let's go, boys. Goon Squad takes the
So that
risks.
makes it 27 to 14, 28 to 14 extra point. Good kick up and through. Now, False Idols being down 2 possessions with 2 minutes left to go. They can still come back into this game. It's going to be very difficult. They're going to have to go for much riskier plays.
And like we said, we saw them waste the timeout.
So they're going to have to go deeper downfield on a lot of these plays. So Ohio, Kenny, Scooty should all be holding S key, allowing comebacks to happen, allowing these short plays to happen so you don't allow anything over the top.
And it's
Oh, and
intercepted by
Scooty's
Scooty.
going to get
Thrown a
the
little low.
interception. Yeah, it's those risky plays. He was forced back a little bit, so throwing off his back foot, it ends up being short.
Now it's just time to run some clock.
Yep, and that is what you do. Got to send 4-mans. There's no point in playing it safe on coverage.
So with a nice run, stop and go.
21-yard gain. And toe. It's so much room.
Whoa,
Making
no.
some moves, getting another first down. For those tuning in, I do apologize about the colors. I changed the colors before the game, but they didn't save. So Goon Squad is actually blue, and False Idols is red team. But they should have been the team colors that appeared up there. I don't know why they are red and blue right now. But the score is still correct.
Wonder if we'll see a Goon Squad special in this game.
Oh, trying to get away from the pressure. He's pushed back really far.
Just holding on to the ball, killing time. Oh, he's stepping a little too far back. He's not
Yeah,
gonna be able to
that's
throw it out. Oh, gets it out.
does
Barely.
go past the line of scrimmage, but that S key right there, man, that was really far.
Yeah, imagine if it's intentional grounding and now it's like 4th and 80.
Yeah, I think 1336 is coming up with stuff to really deter Q from doing. So again, back really far. He's gonna go corner end zone, and he finds Ohio.
It is a duct.
Ohio and Kenny were on a 2v1 situation in that corner, which really should not happen if Toe is that far back and he's gonna try to make that throw. Duty not going to find the end zone after catching that one for the. So the score now is 34 to 14. Squad leading by 20 points. Going to be on the return. Getting it to the 39. So the game now basically impossible for False Idols to come back unless GoonSquad just throw 2 picks in a row after if False Idols score. And goal. Throwing it, he finds Chewy.
Turtle completely lost. That's that lineman hands. All False Idols could do here is make the score look prettier. See if they could do that.
Goal. Does find club. I thought that was gonna be intercepted for a second.
Yep, if he threw it low, it would have, but that was a nice pass by Deagle. Threw it high. Ohio could only pick that off with his
But
dive.
I am not liking these counter rolls from false idols. I haven't really liked them all game because it takes too long for him to cut back to where his blockers are, that they are so far out of position that they cannot catch back up to the rusher, and just forces himself back.
Yeah, if you think, I think the quarterback that's going to struggle the most with these nerfs, the S key nerfs, is going to be Deagle.
And that will end the game. So the final score is 34-14. GoonSquad pulling away towards the end of the game to give themselves the win and go 3-3, putting them in a solid 5th place for the final spot in the playoffs. And they will be waiting to see how Huntsman and Aztecs do in their next game. I believe Aztecs playing tonight. If be able to see that score submission here pretty shortly. Yet done so far. Check the schedule to Aztec. Yeah, so it was Aztecs IP. Oh well, Aztecs IP. That's most likely gonna be an Aztecs win. I believe that was supposed to be like
Aztecs IP is 41-7. Aztecs leading.
Yeah. That's just about as how much of as I expect from IP. IP really just
I don't get it, me personally. Like, IP's roster isn't even that bad to be losing by 90 points.
They don't work together at all. I don't see it. Like, I don't see what.
Yeah, it just feels like they might be playing the game like a pub. Like, there's just no play calls, just throwing it up, no communication on offense or defense.
Yeah. Then the vision problems that they had. They had vision problems with Clifton. I think there were still vision problems.
Duty.
Because they weren't able to find people on the field. Defense doesn't really hold up as well.
Oh, but Blizzard versus Polar Opposites is looking like primetime football. Well, primetime gridiron. 42-35. Blizzard lead. 2 minutes left.
Blizzard lead
in the 4th. Yeah. Blizzard lead. Polar Opposites have the ball though. They could tie it up here. Only down 7.
Who is casting them?
Chad Burrito has the most views. Prime time, 58 viewers.
Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here as GoonSquads take the win. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for joining Haywood.
Oh, listen, thank you for having me. Always a pleasure to be in the booth.
Oh, yeah. But again, thank you to everybody, and I will see you guys on the field next time.